We are in the OfferPad Studios in the atrium bottom floor of Levine Children's Hospital. With it being 4:11, you may have never even heard of us. We're the Maney of the Red Morning Show on the air this afternoon, raising money for the kids inside Levine Children's Hospital. And if you want to donate $20 a month and become a Secret Santa, call right now, 704-446-4951.
Riley in Marvin just donated $200. She's 9 years old.
Aww.
And so she challenged everyone out there in the Waxhaw, Weddington, Marvin area, the Marvin School District, the Sandy Ridge Elementary School District, whether you're teachers or students, to maybe match that. If anyone out there wants to match, maybe put some money together. $200 is what we're looking at right now for this hour. 704-446-4951.
Okay, we want to welcome Ben to the studio. Hey, Ben.
Hi, how are you?
You're doing really well. You're a patient.
He already speaks way better than you do.
I know. He should take my job.
So Ben has been a patient here at Levine Children's Hospital since you were just 6 years old.
That's right.
So give us kind of your journey here at Levine.
Well, like you said, it started at 6, so it's been, 9 years now. Started in April of 2010. Just wasn't feeling very well, thought it was just a stomach bug, turned out to be something way bigger. We came here, I was in kidney failure. It could have been a lot worse than it was. I mean, it was bad, but if I didn't have Levine, I don't think I would have been able to be where I am now. They've led me through, they've guided me. It's been not a great journey, but better than it could have been.
Roy, you want to give it a shot at what it was called?
With his kidneys?
Yeah, what Ben's disease was called?
It's not fair because I already know. But
you found out?
Oh, it's nephrology.
Well, yeah, he was in the nephrology center, but what about the hemolytic uremic syndrome?
What?
Do you see that in our notes?
Yeah.
How bad was that, Ben?
Yeah, Ben, how do you really say it?
Atypical hemolytic uremic syndrome.
So,
I call it HUS when I discuss that very, very rare disease. But that's what it is. It's a very, very rare disease that affects the kidneys. And tell us about your doctor, the pediatric nephrologist like Roy was just talking about.
Right, well, I have Dr. Massengale, Dr. Weaver. They've been the ones that have really helped me throughout the process. They've just been so diligent when it comes to finding out, because I don't know if you know this, but I was actually the first patient at Levine to have this disease. So it was kind of difficult for them to figure out what I needed when the time came. And we were kind of in a crisis mode where they didn't really have time to figure it out and do all the research. Wow. But somehow they dealt with it. They went through the process, they got me what I needed, and that's why I'm here today.
now we have your parents here as well. Jonathan? John, that has to be scary. I mean, to hear that not only your son has this horrible, scary disease, but he's the first here. And everyone's trying to figure it out.
And he's 6 years old, by the way. That's got to be terrifying as a parent.
Well, look, it's not, some diseases the hospital has seen often, and they know how to treat it, and they can give you literature and explain here's the path, and here's how we're going to treat your son. We didn't have that, so it was really a white sheet of paper where we all had to sort of collectively get together. And not only was Ben in kidney failure, but about 45 days after that, he went into extreme heart failure. So now we're dealing with multi-organs. He has an underlying disease that they're trying to get their arms wrapped around. Everyone's trying to learn it. So we've got nephrology involved, which is a doctor that studies kidneys. You had a cardiologist involved. And we were all along for the ride, and it was...
Like a Grey's Anatomy
It was
episode.
unbelievable. In fact, they've actually said atypical HUS on Grey's Anatomy.
Really?
I actually
They
know
have.
that. They did?
They have said it before.
I think you
which
inspired
was
an
stark.
episode. Wow.
And you were 6 years old when you were diagnosed? So, for me, I have a 6-year-old son. And I just, every time I hear a story, I put myself in that position as a parent, Jonathan. Like you, here it is, you're 6 years old, and my son runs around the house and slides like it's a baseball field. He just slides all over the place. And when you're at the hospital, you don't lose the urge to want to do that, right? At 6 years old, your body is saying, hey, I need help here. But your brain's saying, yeah, but I want to go run around because I'm 6 years old. So tell us what it's like up in the floors up there, as much as you can remember for your last 9 years, like what goes on inside these rooms that let you still try and be a kid and the other patients too?
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely was like that. Before it happened, I was the kid who was always running around, jumping into the deep end even though I didn't know how to swim, that kind of thing. And as I came into the hospital, I mean, to be honest, I was dying. I mean, I was not in the right state of mind. And you could definitely tell as time went on, you could see it come back. I felt like playing again. I felt like going and playing some Xbox or whatever they had. Like it was definitely crazy how you could see I went from like a little zombie to where I am now.
And you have to be proud as parents. You know, 9 years later, we're sitting here looking at Ben, and he is a very articulate 15-year-old, good-looking guy, and you know, on the mend. So this hospital, it really does do miracles.
It does. Well, there's a couple things. So I think just as much as they did to treat the clinical side, it was the psychology side that really helped us as parents, because you know, we're living a normal life, just as many parents do, and all of a sudden you're thrown a crisis, and so how do you deal with it? And we're scared to death, but the hospital helped us through that process as well as they did treating him clinically. And what was, for us, really important was how Ben handled this, even as a 6-year-old. IVs aren't fun. Kid was brave. He took them. The hospital, though, had Child Life, which is a function here that helps kids through things like getting IVs and learning about different disorders and what his disease was. And all of that combined is really why we think Ben is the kid he is today, and why we're still such a big supporters of this hospital.
You know, when you become a Secret Santa, money goes towards like the Child Life programs. Since you were, it's been 9 years since you were first admitted, and going on 10. Can we get 9 Secret Santas right now to call 704-446-4951? You can also go to kiss951.com or text Secret Santa, that's one word, to 51555 on behalf of Ben. 9 Secret Santas.
Ben, you still come twice a month.
Always. Yeah, I've been coming. Well, it's actually changed recently, but for
Really? Nobody notified me.
how many years did I come? Every other week I came.
8 years, almost,
8 years,
still almost 9 years.
Wow.
He switched to a new formula, so now it's every 8 weeks versus every
Which has
2.
been awesome. And again, that's why Levine's so awesome. They've
Right.
helped me.
Right. New advances. They're letting you know. What can you use while you're up there? Do you need iPads? Do you need more Xboxes?
You need-
They, I,
You can always use more.
oh yes,
So
yeah.
what should we? I mean, like iPads, computers, laptops, video conferencing, so that you can talk to your friends or whoever.
Oh yeah, patient life, having things like that would definitely help patients. The psychological part of it is a big key, and when you have things that can distract you from what's going on, it helps out a lot.
What's the price of an iPad? Like, what are they running at?
I think they're like $700.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
expensive.
Well, we need that this hour. Like, let's at least get one. Let's
Yeah.
at least buy one more iPad for the kids to play with while they're getting their treatments up here. Sometimes people come more than twice a week. Sometimes they're here 3 times a week on an outpatient basis. We want to keep them occupied. Let's do that this hour right now, you guys. That means offices, if you're listening to us right now, maybe the office can step up and you guys are all going to buy $700 worth of iPads. And then maybe another office. In other words, if you call in, we'll put your office name on the air.
Please, yeah, let us know what your office is, and we'll shout you out. I mean,
And then every time an office matches that, we'll see how many iPads we can get this out. This is no joke, people. This is serious business. We have to get things up there.
$700 if you can at 704-446-4951. The number again is 704-446-4951, or text Secret Santa, that's one word, to 51555.
Ben, Jonathan, Mom Beth, right? Yes. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for sharing your story. And,
Thank you.
We know what it's like to be here at Levine Children's Hospital, but you guys sharing your story really painted a good picture, so thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, get on that. You can text Secret Santa to 51555. It is now 4:21, so we have a little over 30 minutes to try and get that $700 to get an iPad upstairs.
704-446-4951. Call right now.
Thank you guys very much.
you.
Thank you. Can we grab a picture with you guys? Sure.